Welcome back to the app tutorial, Fanbots. If you haven't seen part 1, go ahead and watch that video before watching this one.
I got it! I found the cookie!
Henry, that's a lens cap! And you don't have teeth. How are you going to even eat a cookie anyway?
You know what, Maddie? When I hit it big and I get all that good animation money, I'm going to get the biggest gold tooth you've ever seen! And then I'm going to eat all the cookies I want.
1 gold tooth?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you, Henry?
What? I don't know what's wrong with you!
I just want to show you some cool stuff on the app. Can we continue?
I don't know, can we?
Okay, Henry, here, have a cookie. Anyway, now that we've shot our scene, we can finally go into edit.
Oh wait! I forgot to do an intro! I don't have an intro for my video. Do we have to start over?
No, you don't have to worry about that. We can actually do all that through the editor. How about we
great.
check it out? Let's check it out.
Yeah!
All right, let's get to editing and add that intro. To add on to your clip, or to start editing, we're gonna go to the gallery from the main menu and select the clip we wanna edit. Let's play it back real quick to make sure it's the one we want. And that looks about right. So let's pause it and click the back button, then touch the icon with the pencil that says edit to start going. We'll add the intro in a minute, but first let's go through some of the features in our editing menu. Let's play back our clip one more time by pressing the play button in the bottom right hand corner. That looks pretty good, but there's a couple frames that we're going to want to get rid of. First, let's go through the gear icon and look at some of the settings in there. First, we have our loop sequence setting. This loops the playback when you go to check out your animation. But if you just want to watch it once, you can turn that off. Next, we have the video speed settings. This changes the amount of frames per second that you get to watch in your animation. So at 4 frames per second, it's moving a little too slow, but let's see how it looks at 30 frames per second. Now it's moving a bit too fast, so let's stick with 15 frames per second. Alright, that's much better. Now let's go through and find those frames that we want to delete. To go through your animation, we have our timeline at the bottom of the screen that you can click and drag to the left or right to scrub through. So we found the frame that we want to delete and it's selected with the red box. So now when you click on the frame, there's a couple options that you can use. You can either move the frame from left to right by clicking the move setting. But if you want to delete it, go ahead and click with it selected in red and press delete at the top of the menu. Now let's go through and find that other frame and delete. Alright, that's looking great, but now it's time to add our intro. So let's go ahead and in the timeline scrub to the very last frame and click the red camera icon. Now let's animate our intro. When you're finished with your animation, click on the back icon in the top left-hand corner, and it looks like we have our intro in there. But the only thing is that it's at the end of our sequence. So we're going to take that and add it to the beginning of the video since it's our intro. So in the timeline, scrub to where your intro begins. Then click on the frame and press the select button. Now let's drag in our timeline to where the intro ends. We can tell that the frames are being selected by the white border. Once you reach the end of the intro, let's click on that last frame and use the copy setting in that menu. Now since we want the intro in the very beginning, we're going to go to the first frame in our animation, we're going to select it, and press paste. Now we have our intro in the beginning of our animation. So all we have to do is just go to the end, select our intro, and delete it so it doesn't play twice. Again, go to the first frame of your selection, press select, drag to the end, click again, and press delete to delete that whole selection. Great, now we have a full animation with an intro. It's looking pretty good, Henry.
Wow, I didn't know how many things I could just correct. I could just go back in time and just edit Prop Monster out of my whole life.
Well, I don't think that's really how it works, Henry, but With the editing tools in our app, you're really not in that much trouble as you think.
Great. Well, I really like what we've got coming together, but it's a little quiet, I can really hear myself think.
Henry, you ate everything! We have no food!
Henry, you're fired. Security, escort him out.
No! Oh no, wait!
Henry, snap out of it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we can add music and sound effects to your video.
Oh, great. Anything to drown out these voices.
Yeah, okay, let me show you how to do that. And in the meantime, can you stop freaking everyone out?
No.
Now it's time to add audio to our animation. To begin, let's scrub through our timeline and figure out where we want our sound to start. I think we're going to add an effect when Henry starts doing his cartwheel. So let's find the frame where we want that to start, and then I'm going to click the icon with the music note and the plus sign. Here we have a bunch of different sound settings. In this first menu, we have voice recordings that we've done in the past. In the next menu, we have a bunch of music options. In the menu after that, we have sound effects. Next, we have our audio history. This is where all of the sound clips we've used in the past will be saved. And then with this last menu, you can also add music and sound that is saved to your phone. I think I want to add a sound effect, so I'm going to go into that menu, select through cartoon, and let's try this flash sound effect. Now let's see how that sounds. It's looking okay, but I think I want to start it a little later in the animation. Now I'm going to go through my timeline and find the frame with the audio icon in the bottom left-hand corner. Now I'm going to select the frame and click on the audio settings. From here we could change the volume, but for now I just want to delete it, so I'm just going to touch the trash can icon in the top right-hand corner. Next I'm going to scrub through my timeline and figure out a better place for the audio to start. Go through my menu, and then go through the history settings because I've used it in the past. Now let's see how that looks. That sounds a lot better. Now let's add some voice recording. I think I want to add something at the very beginning of our intro, so I'm going to scrub to the beginning of our timeline, then click the microphone icon. We'll see a menu pop up at the bottom of the screen where you can record and accept your audio. So let's go ahead and press record. Wait for the countdown.
Hi, I'm Henry.
All right, since we're done, we're gonna press stop, and let's play it back to see if it's what we want.
Hi, I'm Henry.
All right, that seems pretty good to me. And we can see that the audio's been added to our frame in the bottom left-hand corner. All right, it's sounding pretty good, but I think I can add an extra effect to the voice recording at the beginning of our animation. So I'm going to go ahead and select that frame and click the audio settings again. With our voice recordings, we have a few more options in this menu. We can trim our audio clip just like with sound effects and music by selecting the sliders at the beginning and end, like so. We can change the volume as well, and we also have the option to change the pitch. So if I bring the slider pretty high up and play it back, it sounds a bit like a chipmunk. When I take the slider and slide it to the left side, bring it down,
Hi, I'm Henry.
we have a pretty deep voice. But I want it a little bit higher than my normal voice. So I think that works.
Hi, I'm
Now let's play back.
Hi, I'm Henry. Hi, I'm Henry.
So I like the sound effects, and I think the voice recording is pretty fun too. And we're done.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's like a full-fledged movie.
Yeah, you did an awesome job with that, Henry.
Ha.
And Fanbots, stay tuned for part 3 where we go into even more advanced features like green screen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't miss it. Oh, that's so great. And Fanbots, keep uploading with hashtag HenryLovesStikbot so we can see all your work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great.
You know, I have to confess, I found the bag of cookies
Okay.
and I consumed all of them.
Oh no.
So I'm pretty amped up right now.
Yeah.
Pretty ready to animate, but my stomach hurts a lot.
Do you need a trash can? Do you need to throw up yet? That's
maybe.
That's a lot of cookies I had stowed
Yep.
away.
Well, you know, if I need to throw up, I'll just go look at prop monster's face.
Oh, that's rude. That's so rude, Henry.
Oh, God, it doesn't feel good. Nope.
All right.
It doesn't feel good.
You should probably go
Yeah.
now.
Do I look like I feel like I look blue or something?
you're-
I'm feeling kind of icky.
You're very icky looking, very blue.